What's up everyone, Art here, and today we're introducing a new fitment for one of our most popular products. These are going to be high-lift hood struts for the 08 to 14 WRX, STI, and Imprezas, and they're one of my most favorite modifications for any car. So we're going to unbox them and install them in the GR right behind me. Let's pop the box open and take a look at the contents. You should have the struts themselves, we'll take those out in a second, and then a baggie of hardware and brackets. So you have the left and right hand side, then 4 studs, 4 bolts, and then a couple of nuts. And let's take a look at what the main event, the struts themselves, look like. One of the biggest reasons to do high-lift hood strut upgrade like this is to be able to get more light into the engine bay. We're going to be working on this particular car a lot in the coming week, and so we want it to be as easy as possible. What I'd like to do is show the difference between where we're at now and where we're going to be after the Overtake struts are installed. So I'll just make a quick measurement from the center of the core support up to this point in the hood. We'll call that 41 inches, and then we'll do another measurement once we have the struts equipped. Now, in order to take the OEM ones off, you're just going to need a 10 mil and 12 to get those. And then if you have a hood prop or support, that always helps, or an extra hand, wouldn't hurt at all. First step is just to loosen the 12 mil down here with a standard wrench, and then come up top, and you're going to have 2 10 mil bolts right there. There you go, nice and easy, and because we have the hood prop, we'll do the other side as well and start the install. Now that we've got the factory struts off and we're ready to put the Overtake units on, we have to be a little bit deliberate with this installation. So first I'm going to show you the orientation of the bracket. It's going to fit just like this with the mount point for the strut itself on the lower part and then up to the hood. So what I'm going to do is just loosely fit the 10 mil bolts right here. One thing to mention is you're going to have 2 service bolt holes right here. Basically, that's for the factory struts to get unmounted and then mounted there if you want the hood all the way up. Now keep in mind you can't close it that way, which is why the high lift struts are so important. It's going to lift the hood and still be able to close. So just make sure that you get the bolts in the right location up top. All right, now that we've got these snugged up, let's put the stud in. The stud itself is going to be a 12 mil, and the nut on the other side's a 13. So just throw them on there and tighten the whole thing up. And of course, we can't forget the other stud that's going to go on the lower bracket. You can just thread that in and give her a tighten with the 12 mil wrench. With everything tightened up, the only thing you need to do is install the strut. Now the orientation is important. The skinny side is going to go towards the engine and the fat side towards the hood. And these will just pop right into those studs. Straight away, you can see how much higher the hood is, a very significant amount. What I'm going to do is hop on the other side, get the other one installed, and then we're going to fast forward to getting a measurement from the top and bottom to have something to compare to OEM. But right away, you can see just how much more light is going in the engine bay. It's going to make all of the projects going forward under the hood so much easier. Well, there you have it, about the simplest install you're going to do in your garage. I would say it would take 20 minutes total. Let's do a quick measurement for reference. Again, from the core support up to the top here, and we've got it at about 59 inches as compared to 41 before. So a significant amount more. You guys can visually see how much more it opened, and as I said, it's going to make working in the engine bay so much more easy. So if you guys are interested in these struts, again for your 08 to 14 WRX, STI, and Impreza, just hop on overtakeusa.com. We'll put a link in the description as well. And of course, follow along on all our social medias at Overtake USA if you guys want to support what we're doing.